Forget polyamory. We're all about polyaggression here. Focus, Harley. Focus. You can do this. You can do a stream that will eventually go on YouTube. You can manage this. I think. Hi hermits of YouTube, it's your bun Harley. We're back with a brand new episode, one that I am very excited for. We will be finally getting into the Golden Slumber questline that I've heard so much about, which will involve going to the desert ruins and meeting an interesting cast of characters. So let's immediately get into it. I hope you enjoy. He's dressed like an academia researcher, but where does he reek of booze? Think you can mess with me and cheat me? Oh god, I've got to do fake hiccups. Jebrael, you useless dolt. How long have we been going? You know, only to get stuck. Ugh, if it weren't for this busted stone slate. Oh, Paimon thinks he's drunk. No shit. There's no way we can talk with him now. Let's go ask someone else. Could that be Nachtigall, the associate that Boniface was telling us about? Oh, he doesn't seem well. Paimon thinks he's resting. Let's not disturb him. This guy never know it exactly. What the fuck? This guy looks wild. Hello, we're... Did you guys also fall down here? The desert's no place for outsiders. If you have a way back, I suggest you take it as soon as possible. Looks like talking to us is the last thing he wants to do. Let's try someone else. I just wanted to make some easy mora so I could start a business, but the job almost cost me my life. Jesus. I am no better than a man. And I do not mind that. I thought it'd be a short and even bland trip into the desert, but we instead got ourselves into something so crazy. It was a little scary, but I can't say I dislike it. Ayo. Wow, she looks cool. Hello? Oh, are you the newly fallen? Huh? What do you mean newly fallen? Oh, do you have a way out? Huh? We accepted Boniface's commission to come look for Tirzad's archaeological team. Boniface? That merchant from Bonstadt? I know him. So you want to find the archaeological team, huh? Let me think. Oh, isn't that us? I'm jeht. Tirzad sort of hired me. He said that he hadn't got any word from you guys in a while, and he was worried that something might have happened to you, so he asked us to come and check things out. I'm worried about Nachtigall. Paimon wonders if he was the one who was taking a break. Are all Mondstadters so anxious? What do you mean, a while? It's only been a day. If it weren't for that bad fall and the heat stroke that Nachtigall had, we'd also be trying to find a way out. So this pit is... That's right, the desert is an incredible place. One minute you're looking at solid ground, the next you step directly into a trap. And as you can see, we're trapped here now. Did you guys just get here? Or do you have another way out? We got hit via a teleport waypoint, I'm gonna be honest. Still, we've searched all over this place, and there doesn't seem to be any way back to the surface. We have a wind glider. A wind glider? I heard Nachtigall talk about them before. They sound pretty great. To be honest, I'd love to give flying a try too. Wait a minute, now that I think about it, your little friend here doesn't seem to even need a wind glider to fly. Can you teach me, little friend? How can I be as footloose and free as you? I mean, as floaty. Paimon is nobody's little friend. Even Boniface knows that Paimon is famous. And Harley here is just as famous as Paimon is. Alright, my renowned little friend Paimon, can you teach me? What do I have to do to float freely through the air like you? Paimon doesn't really have an answer for you there. Harley? Everyone has their own special talents. There's no need to force it. That's right, don't get bogged down with whether you can fly or not, jeht. You should work towards something else, like a race with a Richburn tiger or something. I see, so you must have hired Paimon to teach you how to fly, didn't you, Harley? But since you're still using a wind glider, I suppose you haven't trained enough, huh? Once you train enough, I'm sure you'll finally be able to fly freely without needing a wind glider. You seem like a really good teacher, Paimon. Can I hire you to teach me too? Hey Harley, how much more will I need to hire Paimon? Wow, you've got a wild imagination, huh? We don't have that sort of relationship. Huh? But isn't it just like how Tirzad hired my father and me? And Nachtigall too? Surely I can also hire you as long as I have the mora to spend. If Paimon's willing. How could you say that? Of course Paimon would never leave your side. Aw. Oh, that's a shame then. By the way, have you seen Tirzad and my father? We have, but... You explain the situation with the others to jeht. I see. As I said before, Noctigal must be having a tough time, what with the bad fall he took plus the heat stroke. As for my father, well, he's got a nasty temper. Don't take it personally. And as for Tirzad, he's basically been throwing a tantrum since things stopped going smoothly. They didn't give the option for emergency food. I know, I'm offended. That said, grouchy kids don't usually get that drunk. You're not wrong, Paimon. Sometimes father will have a few glasses as well, but I've never seen him get drunk before. How about this? We can go back together and I'll explain everything to my father. You guys don't want to stay here too long, do you? Okay. She's hot. When can I pull for her? He also looks very fucking cool. I'm not gonna lie. I love the hair. Yeah. Like, he should be darker, first of all, with, like, a hair type like that. But, like, that is so fucking cool. It's definitely a black hairstyle, though. And, like, his, like, I don't know if they're scars or, like, war paint. Father, I'm back. Oh, is Noctigal doing any better? Right, Paimon and Harley told me all about what happened. How can you just ignore people, Father? Really, when is that temperament of yours ever going to change? That... fuck's sake. I don't know if I'm pronouncing her name correctly. Is it Jeht? Jeht? That means we completed Boniface's commission, right? After all, he only asked us to confirm the safety of the archaeology team as well as the sumpter beasts. Boniface! What happened? Boniface and Noctigal are colluding to blackmail me. That despicable monster came all the way to Sumeru just to extort me, I swear. Is he still drunk? Big dumb. Oh my god. Mr. Tirzad, was the price not already agreed upon after our discussion? You even confirmed it yourself, so why are you telling a different story now? I usually have my hands full with research matters, and I've never dealt with business people such as you before. How was I supposed to know the rules around pricing? If jeht hadn't told me that you highballed me, I'd still be foolish enough to think that I scored a great deal. Well... I'm really sorry, Noctigal. Father had told me after the fact that I shouldn't have shared it with Tirzad. Oof, why is Paimon getting the feeling that jeht managed to offend all 3 people by saying that? That's it. I'm laying you all off. There's a limit to how much bullying I'll take. That's not fair, Tirzad. Noctigal and Boniface are in the wrong here, but Father and I didn't do anything wrong. Besides, didn't we only get stuck in this place because you insisted on coming here? Then you started throwing tantrums after that fall, and drank even though you clearly can't hold your liquor. You might have the body of an adult, but you've been acting like a little baby. You! Jeht, that's enough. Tirzad looks like he might faint from rage. Now isn't the time to fight. What we should be doing is putting our heads together so we can get ourselves out of this mess. Ooh, someone's talking sense. So, that crook Boniface commissioned you to come look for me? And your famous adventurers, you say? But I'd like to hire you to get me out of this Archon-forsaken place. At this rate, forget my research. Even my very life will be cut short. He's so dramatic. Since you're famous adventurers, surely you're more reliable than they are. Is this the double payment Boniface mentioned? What should we do, Harley? Now's not the time for bickering. Let's focus on getting out of here first. You're right. Finding a way out together is what's most important right now. Any other complaints can be addressed once we're somewhere safe. That's right. See, Tirzad? If you could think as sensibly as Paimon, we wouldn't have gotten ourselves stuck in this situation. Jeht. I just explored a little bit up ahead and found what looks to be ruins. Maybe there's an exit leading to the surface in there? Desert ruins don't constitute a safe place, and I'm not going anywhere with such unreliable people. But you're a researcher, aren't you? Shouldn't you be thrilled to have ruins to investigate? I'm an indoorsology researcher. Me as fuck. I should be working indoors and poring over documents, unlike some adventurers who go stark raving bananas when they see a pile of old ruins. Oh, you. Don't waste your breath on him, jeht. Just let him stay here if he wants to. But Father... He's our employer, so he has the right to decide what he does and doesn't want to do. We just have to do our jobs. Ah, there he goes. He'll come back after Father and I find a safe path. If he doesn't want to come with us, then he can just wait here. What was that animation of her walking away? And now there goes jeht. What should we do? We can't just wait here. You're right, let's go find a way out of here. Uh, are you gonna ditch me? The payment for the commission is negotiable, so don't leave me here with this crook from Mondstadt. I've kept quiet up until now, but Boniface and I are not crooks. What ordinary businessman would offer such comprehensive after-sales care? Think about it, Mr. Tizard. We could have simply received our payment and left it at that, but instead we let ourselves end up in the same boat as you. I guess that makes sense, but I'm not staying here either way. I'd be more comfortable with the company of experienced adventurers. But you're still rip-roaring drunk. Why don't you stay here and sleep it off first? I am not drunk. I am fine. I'm coming with you guys. Don't leave me behind. Then we should get going. We should be able to catch up with jeht and the others. I'll wait here for now. I doubt the road ahead will be suitable for the sumpter beasts. Good luck. Jeht and the others must have gone in this direction. Let's hurry that way. Okay, I'm gonna look up how to pronounce that name. It's just pronounced jeht. Oh, no, okay. We're here. Tizard decided to come exploring with us. What now? You mean that researcher actually changed his mind? Ugh. He knows the pros and cons, so naturally he came along. Alright, well, you'll get the chance to show off your skills soon enough. How should we enter the interior of the ruins? That's a researcher's specialty, right? This should be a piece of... This should be a piece of cake for you, right, Tizard? Of course. I might be an indoor zoology researcher. But something as basic as this can't be too different from what's written in the books. Watch this. This is... There, that should do it. Wow, the door really opened. Well, that's Mr. Tizard for you. That's what sets us as professionals apart from the amateurs. Paimon wonders what it's like inside. Let's go in and take a look. Oh, Paimon never expected to find a place like this under the sand. I had no idea there'd be a space as big as this inside either, and it looks really well preserved too. Your researchers specialise in this sort of thing, right? Could you tell us more? Well, I can't really say. Oh, that's helpful. Why is that? Rigor is key to our academic research. We only just got here. I wouldn't want to jump to any conclusions. That does sound like a very researcherly thing to say. I'm a legitimate researcher. I'll have you know that I have a research permit issued by the academia. Sure. No, come back! Fuck. Continue exploring. I feel like I'm gonna need,
Hello, motherfucker.
Hello, motherfucker. I think I'm gonna need
Alright,
Kazwa.
let's head.
What about all these areas, though?
Time to go.
Is there anything here besides, like, ore and scorpions? And hilly shells, all standing back to back. I want to look just before I, like, drop down. Doesn't seem like there's much going on. It looks like, giant, like, core lapis. Watch out. Oh, okay.
Right now. Right here. Right now.
Oh, we have allies. Cool.
Oh, settle this.
That scared the daylights out of me. You're more impressive than you look, jeht. It's my job. I'll show any jerk what happens when they underestimate me. Since the threat's been eliminated, let's keep moving. Oh, yeah. Need Kazwa.
A fateful offering.
Speaking of which, father used to live in the desert, but he left the desert with me before I can even remember. This is actually my first time going this deep into the desert. I thought it would just be boring sand everywhere. I didn't expect it to be so full of surprises. Actually, it's my first time this deep in the desert as well. No wonder you struggled so much on this trip. Looks like everyone here is a desert rookie. Hey father, tell us about your life in the desert. Think of it as passing your experience on. That's all in the past. There's nothing worth talking about. Wow, that's what you always say. It's not like you have some big secret to hide or something. Nope. Is it true the desert has a heat meter? No, it's not true. I actually kind of wish it did. I feel like that would be a cool mechanic, albeit a little bit stressful, but... What the fuck? They're like little cubes, like the pyro hypostasis. Yeah, I feel like they might do it in like the volcanic region that will come with Natlan. That's wild. Oh. Oh. Seem pretty used to dodging these devices. They're easy pickings for us. I was mainly talking about Harley, actually, since you can fly Paimon, you can avoid danger with ease. So you are Harley's flight teacher, aren't you? No, Paimon's not.
Brings a smile to my face.
Oh,
Right
hello.
here, right now. Emerge. Propagate. Our bond is strong.
Is this an answer from this world?
Investigate. You don't have enough clearance. You know what? Fuck you. Oh, there's one literally right here. Okay, hold on. I want to... It doesn't seem like we can do it right now. I want to mark this on the map. Is he though? He's always watching. You're right. Oh wait. I have to wait for it to go over to wherever it's supposed to go to. Oh, here. There we go. Now I need Yanfei.
I charge a higher rate to meet.
Nope. Yanfei! Thank you. Fucking hell. I started crying. Wow, I can't believe you wouldn't read my about. How dare you?
I'll keep this close.
It's pronounced like closer to Lara. 6 hours somewhat out of it. Ah, fair. I'm sorry you're still Fritz. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you're still sick, friend. There we go. I cannot speak. I was feeling good today, and then like work stuff took longer than I was expecting, and then I started feeling sick and wrong button and hungry and tired, and like I don't know, I've just been like hella off ever since.
Right here. Emerge.
So yeah, the struggle is real. I feel you, Betsy.
Wind strider.
Fuck you, I will have clearance. Clearance these nuts. Oh.
Time to go.
Ah, stop. I can't go on. Let's rest a while. Oh, this fucking pussy. Something wrong with Tirzad. Let's go ask him.
Who says there aren't benefits?
We've been walking around for a while without making any progress, so why don't we take a little rest? Are you kidding? It's hardly been any time at all, and you're already thinking of resting? I said it before, didn't I? I'm an indoor zoology researcher. I should never have come out into the middle of nowhere like this. Wait a minute, Paimon's confused. Wasn't the archaeology mission your idea? Jeht, Jebrael, and Nachtigall only came because you hired them, right? Yes, that's correct. Huh? So it was your idea. Then why have you been dragging your feet this whole time? If we didn't know the truth, Paimon would think that jebrael must have kidnapped you to get some legendary treasure in the ruins or something. You're funny, Paimon. My father may be a grump, but he'd never do something like that. Don't get mad at Paimon. Paimon's only telling it like it is. Don't bully Paimon. I'm sorry. My father really isn't a bad guy, believe me. Then why is Tirzad so unmotivated? It's because I don't care for the topic at all. If it weren't for this accursed stone slate, I'm always being told to be original in my research and to find material that no one has ever worked on before. What's the value or meaning of research if everyone is just following the herd or reproducing each other's work? Or so I've been told. But what am I compared to such a long-standing academic tradition and all my seniors in research? I'm no academic genius, so what can I think of that others can't? There are no academic gaps left these days that I can identify and fill. Paimon doesn't really get academic stuff either, but since this is your job, you should take it seriously. I do. I give it my all. Why else would I have spent so much more to come to this Archon-forsaken place? It's funny, but this scarlet sand slate was actually the research project of a relative of mine. She was originally a young researcher with limitless promise, but one day she left the family behind and eloped with some wild boy from who knows where. I heard that they fled into this desert back in those days. Unfortunately, I was a kid then and only saw her a few times. I can't even remember what she looked like. All the more reason to buck up. Since you're researching the same thing, there's a chance for a reunion, isn't there? Fate is an unpredictable thing, after all. Even if we really did meet again, and even if we really recognized each other, how could I even face her? The way I am now, I'm no different from a stray dog, living off the scraps thrown away by others. Since I'm incapable of constructing any new theories, all I could do was take my chances in the field, and see if I could dig up any new materials to base my paper on. Though when it comes to King Deshret, the academic community has long since concluded that he was just another self-destructive tyrant. Speaking of which, she must have left the stone slate behind when she left back then, because even she knew this lousy thing had no research value. And yet I took it to be a treasure. This silly stone slate. I must have been out of my mind to think I'd really be able to stumble upon something. Still, Paimon doesn't think you should lose heart. Because, we often make surprising discoveries while exploring ruins like these, right, Harley? There will at least be treasure chests for sure. Although those might not be much use to Tirzad. None of you have ever done serious academic research. How could you possibly understand me or the difficulties of being a researcher? Stop talking like a child. The academia might control the route to academic publication, but they don't have a monopoly on knowledge itself. fucking true. If this is all you know about King Deshret, then you should have abandoned academia from the very beginning because it's clear you won't get any results. Father. Huh? You're just a paid mercenary. What right do you have to comment on my ideas? Okay. This feels so racist. So far, you seem to have pretty little in the way of professional credentials as a researcher. That much you already admitted yourself. Me? You... Tearsai gets so worked up that the blood rushes to his head, causing him to faint. What a dick. Uh-oh, what happened? Will he be okay? We should keep a closer eye on him after this and not let him drink anymore. He must not have completely sobered up yet when Father made him so mad that all the blood rushed to his head. That was weird though. Why do you have to get so mad at him? We can't stop just because he keeps dragging his feet. Huh? But we can't just leave him here either. I'll stay behind to keep him safe. Meanwhile, you and Jet keep looking for an exit. Well, what should we do now, Harley? Time's a-wasting. You're right. Let's keep exploring then. Leave Tearsai to my father. You'll have nothing to worry about. I'll come with you guys. Okay. Fucking idiot. He looks like he's in a lot of pain. We probably shouldn't wake him up. Kick him. What a dick. I was not prepared for that. Just fucking like just dead on this. Let's get a move on. Enough dawdling. Damn, okay. Okay, daddy. He looks like a daddy though, doesn't he? He really does. What? I was in your dream? What was I doing? Was I doing some fuckery? Because that sounds like me. It's early for me, yeah. But it's 5:30 AM for Camo. Something seems off about that place over there. Careful now. Hey. How familiar? Beep? Whoa, it's moving. Looks a lot like the one we just knocked down. Still, it doesn't look like it's going to attack us. On second thought, it can float in the air just like Paimon. Does that make them distant relatives? Paimon would sooner be related to a pigeon. Beep, beep. This thing's making weird noises again. Don't talk about yourself like that, Paimon. Where's the sound coming from anyway? And is it really not going to turn on us out of the blue? Harley, don't let your guard down. Can you try talking to it, Paimon? Look, you two are about the same size, so you should be able to talk to each other, right? I don't think that's how that works. How is Paimon supposed to talk to it? Oh, you're messing with Paimon on purpose, aren't you? Teehee. Beep boop. Beep. It looks like some sort of device. Should we pick it up and try using it? How, Paimon? Beep. Meek. Yeah, you scared Paimon. It doesn't seem to want to do that. Eh? Can you understand it, Jet? I can't understand the meaning, but I can get the feeling? What a weird thing. Beep, beep, beep. Oh, I think it's a lot like you, Paimon. You both look really cute. Paimon told you we're nothing alike! Enjoy Sims, Christine. Well, yeah, you're round and cute, Paimon, and it seems a little... excuse me, pokey, but it's still very cute. Ugh, Paimon totally doesn't get your standards for cute. I think Paimon's cute too. Now isn't the time for this, Harley. The way I see it, Paimon doesn't get it, but Harley does. I don't know why it's here or what it's used for, but maybe Tearsai will understand if we can get him to take a look at it. You... What should I call you anyhow? Beep boop? Paimon floats, but you're a little lower off from the ground, so I'll call you Ben Ben. Beep beep. You like this name too? That's great. How do those two even communicate? Jet's amazing. She is amazing in a weird sort of way. Ben, it must be boring hanging around here by yourself. Why don't you come with us? Needless to say, Harley is pretty great too. As for Paimon, she might act a little superior, but she's a good kid who thinks about her companions. You'll definitely come to like her in time. Paimon doesn't act super or anything. Anyway, Paimon's not going to fly lower for anyone. Otherwise, Paimon will breathe in a whole load of sand. Come look for my father with us. He may look mean, but actually... Well, he actually is kind of mean. But that's just how he is with outsiders. He's nice once you get to know him. And even though Tearzad's a useless researcher, he's not actually a bad guy. Right, and you might even be able to save his research, Ben. Beep boop. Well, wanna come with us, Ben? Beep, beep. That's great, it said yes. Really? Are you guys really talking to each other? Don't worry, Paimon. Ben and I are already joined at the hip. Right, Ben? What is happening? Beep, beep. Well, let's go back to where my father is. Maybe Tearzad has already woken up. Provided he doesn't open up his eyes only to see Jebrael and get so mad that he passes out again. New friend. Ben. Ben for president. You never know. Close encounters of which kind? Father, I brought another new friend back. Look, this is the friend we just met. Its name is Ben. Beep. Oh, Tearzad's awake. Looks like things are going well with father. I don't know how you came to that ridiculous conclusion, but let's not discuss that for now. What I'm most concerned about now is, what is that thing? Didn't I just introduce you? I love her. I want to be a wife. This is our new friend, Ben. This doesn't seem like something that could be classified as a friend, could it? Doesn't this look a little like the same thing that just attacked us? You don't have a lot of friends, do you, Tearzad? Oh my god. No, I don't. Wait, what does that have to do with this? You're way too uptight. You just need an open mind and you'll be swimming in friends in no time. Isn't that right, Ben? Looks like a friend to me. Same. Beep. And you're too lax. So you don't know what Ben is either, huh? Its type. It must be related to the Ruin Guards. I don't know exactly how to operate it though. But this unique kind doesn't attack outsiders and can even communicate to a certain extent. I don't remember reading anything about this. Tearzad! What is it? Isn't that amazing news? This is the material that no one has ever worked on before. Wait a minute, could it be? No, it's too early to celebrate just yet. Maybe I was too narrow-minded and just skipped any relevant prior research on it. Maybe someone has already published 10 treatises and thoroughly studied Ben's genealogy. Why does this guy always jump to the worst conclusions? Wait a minute, something doesn't seem right about it. Beep. Beep. What is it, Ben? Are you... Ooh, Ben seems to be reacting to Tearzad's stone slate. Tearzad, pick the stone slate up and walk towards Ben. I hired you, don't tell me what to do. Whoa. Ooh, Ben, you're amazing, Ben. Beep, beep. Beep, boop, beep, beep. Paimon doesn't completely understand what it's saying, but it seems happy. Me with kids. A small portion of the slate lit up. What does it mean? Do you have any idea, Tearzad? It's hard to say. Only a portion was lit up. Besides, I've told you all before. Rigor is key to academic research and you don't want to jump to conclusions, right? Oh, yes, that's true. Looks like we'll just have to find a way to light up the rest of the stone slate. Right, Ben? Beep, beep. Hold on, I have a serious request to make of you, Harley. This has nothing to do with jebrael or Jeht, so I kindly ask that you give us some space. Sus. Huh? You gonna reveal some kind of secret? Come on, I want to hear it too. Jeht, mind your own business. But father, we're all companions here. Doesn't that make it our business? Fine, I'll give you all the space you want. Let's go, Ben. Beep. I love Ben. I want a Ben plushie. What's the matter? Why are you getting so serious all of a sudden? Can you help me take care of this stone slate? Alright, Laura. Enjoy your nap. Huh? Isn't it really important? It is, and that's why I want you to take care of it. And to be honest, seeing it light up like that makes me uneasy. Ben does deserve hugs, this is true. I don't trust myself if something were to happen. Besides, that weird thing also seems to have some sort of response to it. That weird thing? You mean Ben? Wouldn't it be better to give the stone slate to Jeht to look after? No! I mean, absolutely not. How do I put this? Alright. I don't trust jebrael. I feel like he has an ulterior motive. And since Jeht is his daughter, they're obviously going to be in the same camp. This just feels racist. It feels racist. jebrael might be a man of few words, but Paimon thinks he's very reliable. Could you be overthinking this, Tearzad? Jeht said it before, he's from the desert. Can you really trust the desert people? Racist. I'd sooner believe that Boniface didn't defraud me. What do you think, Harley? My backpack's pretty big. It can fit carrots and cabbages, so one more little stone slate shouldn't be a problem, right? Thank you. You're the only ones I can rely on in this vast sea of sand. You received the scarlet sand slate that Tearzad entrusted to you. Fine, we'll take care of it for you for the time being. You're a huge help. The activated scarlet sand slate possesses special clearance that will allow you to control various devices within the ruins King Deshret left behind. As you venture further in, the scarlet sand slate will progressively display key locations throughout the ruins. Follow the slate's guidance and use special clearance to unlock these devices, and you may yet reach places that none before you... What? That none before you ever have? Oh. Oh, you may yet reach places that none before you, comma, ever have. Okay. I was like, what? Hey, are you done whispering to each other yet? Tearzad's ready to set off now. We should find an exit as soon as possible. I don't need you to speak for me. That said, I am indeed ready to set off whenever. Great, it's been a productive day, and I've got a feeling that we'll find a way out in no time. Ben and I will go on ahead. Everyone else can follow us. Jeht and Ben sure have hit it off. That's good, right? I love Jeht. Continue exploring and look for an exit. I like how we're just destroying, like, probably priceless vases. No? I can't destroy this one? Oh, yes, I can. Excellent.
Time to go.
I need to destroy. These things are so weird. Usually when something's like interactive or active in some way, like it glows like white. But it doesn't, it's so weird. Oh, hello.
Right here. Emerge.
Don't tell me that's everything.
God, that noise is weird. Oh, I got 701 achievements now. Damn. Damn. Am I going the wrong way? No. Oh, hello.
Right here. Emerge.
Is this different music? I think it is. Do they have special music just for the ruins? Interesting. Oh. These things have only been in, like, combat events before. That's really cool. Oh, here. Okay. Oh,
A reward
I just
on
hiccuped.
the road. Spring forth! Propagate!
Can we just wait? Doggo. Ooh. Wait, I feel like I missed a- oh. There's asleep. I feel like I missed a thing. Oh yeah. Oh, ow. Oh, it was just... Oh, okay. It's a good thing I came back. Yay. It's just this. There we go. Defeat the opponents. Oh, that looks cool.
Right now, emerge. Right here.
Oh, I keep forgetting that the allies show up. Oh, wrong button.
I'm always watching. Right now, emerge. Right here.
Dissipate! Out of my way! Scatter!
Yay.
I'll keep this close.
You do that, Limine, you do that. Is this where we came from? Yes. I can feel the breeze. The exit must be close by. Keep looking. We'll be out of here in no time. Woohoo! We can finally leave. Although it's certain to be nothing but sand for miles around out there. At least we'll be able to see the sky. That's true. Where do you guys get all that energy from? First it's exploring, then it's fighting. Let's slow down a little. You and Father are the same age, aren't you, Tirzad? How many times have we stopped to rest so far? The mind of a child, the body of an old man. Jeez. I feel attacked. Beep, beep, beep. I told you, I'm an indoor... Forget it. I'm the employer, so just listen to me. Everyone rests with Tirzad for a while. Oh, if it isn't Noctigal. There you are. When the door on the other side suddenly opened, I knew you'd found an exit. I brought Cyrus and the others over. Wow, that was pretty brave of you. What if it wasn't a shortcut at all, but a trap? You've got a point. You mean that it didn't even occur to you? Well, everything worked out fine in the end. We've reunited, haven't we? That's enough. By the way, we've got a new member here. That's great. That's a free mon starter for you. But it's better to be cautious at times like this. But isn't it great that we don't have to double back to rendezvous? Now we can find the exit together. Follow the wind and find your way out, but don't let your guard down. Okay, got it. Okie dokie. What is up here? Oh, is this the shortcut they were talking about? Ooh. I I see, I see.
Right now. Emerge. Right now.
Do, 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 do.
Emerge. Right here.
It's two different ways. You just wait for them to die. What is up here? Oh wait, is this where we came from? No. No, it's not. Oh. I'm curious what's this way now.
Come on out. Right?
Ow. I'm getting very sidetracked, but I don't care.
Emerge. Right now. Oh, nothing lasts forever. Show them. Right here.
You dead, bitch. I've gotten completely sidetracked. But I need to know what's this way. What? Dusky, what are you doing? Ooh. Hello? Huh. Oh, it's one of these. Oh god. Oh! Fuck. This way. Okay. This way? Nope! Fuck! Oh! Okay. They obviously exist so that you don't fucking tumble. Okay. Oh, oh, I've got one left. Where is it? Wait, what is... No! Barrel rolls back into chat. Amazing. Oh, it's up here. Oh, nice. Okay. Oh. Balls. Oh wait, there isn't any... Bruh, how am I supposed to get up there? Hello? What? How am I supposed to... Can I tell you a really badly kept secret? Sure. What? What is this for? Oh. Ooh. Okay, here we go.
A fateful offering.
I don't know why I have this on my head, but here we are. No, you! Well, welcome back.
Time to go.
Huh. Well, I have no idea what that was for, but oh well. I've gotten very, 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 very sidetracked. What the heck? Bruh. What the fresh hell? Oh, and it's opened out here.
Time to go.
Bitch, what? Wait, there's a chest over there. Bruh. Well, I have no idea what I did. But I did something.
Time to go.
Now time to go back and actually do the quest. These fucking feet look weird. Is that the exit? Paimon can feel a little breeze coming from that end. That's gotta be it if you're asking me. Let's get over there. Jugs. You know what? Mummy milkers. Hello!
Emerge.
Mummy milkers is a personal favorite. Not everyone likes it, but I think it's funny. Yay! I knew this path would be safe. Ah, the open sky! And the familiar dust. It's getting late. There should be an oasis nearby, so let's set up a temporary camp there. Key.
Go on. Open it up. Show me what's inside.
Where am I going? Key. Oh, money. Oh, there's chests here that I didn't see before. You are a very stellar person, oh my god.
Right here.
Exterminate!
Wait, his hair looks cool as fuck as well.
One with nature. Into the wind.
Right now. Right here.
Jesus. Seems better than Harley says it, yeah, in my accent. Give me the thing. Thank you.
Well, what do we have here?
Damn, they're all dead. Paimon never thought that there'd be such a place in the desert. A gem on golden satin. It's quite safe around here, right? Ugh, I can finally relax. Can Ben get wet? It shouldn't be a problem, right? Actually, let's just keep it away from water. Chaotic cozy but still cozy. I'll take it. Beep. While Tizard is resting, the rest set up a campsite. Take a rest here while I have a look from somewhere high up. Jebrael had a rather concerning look on his face. He should be at a vantage point that allows him to look far away. Let's go look for him. Bro, why is he all the way up there? Beep. Beep. Don't tell him I said that. You saying I'm not chaotic enough on by myself? Father seems a little... Maybe he's recalled his past life in the desert. If only he'd tell us some stories of his past at night. I like these little tents. They're cute. The way he stood up so fast. I wonder if a paper can be written from Ben and Jet's interactions, but which field would it belong to? Fuck if I know, my guy. I just work here. Can I catch that? I can. Whee! Hello! What is it? It isn't anything important. Whose gravestone is this? Who knows? Maybe it belongs to a nameless researcher who once tried their luck like Tearzard, but didn't roll high like he did. King Deshret's secrets rarely reveal themselves to mortals. I was like, mad. No, they wouldn't. Tearzard gave you the stone slate, right? How did you know? Keep it safe. Is it important? You can't be unaware of its value, surely. Well, its value to whom? To our employer, of course. After all, he is depending on it to write his paper. Anyway, let's head back. We shouldn't keep Jet and the others waiting for too long. Sus. The golden sandstorm and burning sun will exorcise the darkness on your behalf, guiding you who perished here and returning your spirit to the eternal oasis. Seems like there was war here. So Harley, I heard from Nachtigall that you beat up Storm Terror and were made an honorary knight for that achievement? Pardon me, but while you were quite skilled, are you really that powerful? Of course, Harley's a hero in Mondstadt. You tell them about your adventures in Mondstadt. That's amazing! Well, books have been my only companion since I can remember, and I've never had the chance to travel far. Actually, this is my first time traveling so far from home. Right, Tearzard's an indoor zoology researcher, eh? Wow, that sounds so lame. I don't want to admit it, but my life has been bland if compared to all of yours. Yeah, no shit. Just like this desert. It's practically impossible for those who lack strength to find a single unoccupied oasis. If you're so unhappy, then why not do something else? How about being a traveling merchant like Nachtigall? Or do something you're good at, like me and my father? That's not bad at all, isn't it? It's not that easy. I come from a family of academics, so I've been receiving training like this since I was a child. Like how a farmer's son learns to farm, or a blacksmith's son learns to strike iron. While I'm not doing great and can't compare to the talented and established researchers of my family, but as things stand, I'm afraid I just can't do something else. I guess I drank a little too much earlier. Why am I even telling you all of this? Well, just laugh if you want to. I think you're being too stubborn. There's always a choice in life. I mean, just look at Boniface and I. We weren't born as travelling merchants, and no one in our families has even been to Sumeru. But we're still here with the northern wind at our backs. We don't regret our choice at all. Seeing the boundless world unfold before our eyes fills us with a sense of freedom. Yeah, I too think that you're taking things a little too seriously, Tizard. Right, like the relative you mentioned earlier. Didn't she give up her family's rules, traditions, and everything else to live the life she wanted to? Maybe she's somewhere in this very desert, just like us, bathing under the milky white rays of moonlight and braving the dry night breeze while looking back at the great day she just had. She looks so cute the way she's sitting on that. If only I had an iota of her courage. I never knew making decisions would be this difficult because I've never given them any thought. I think I've lived the life I wanted for as long as I can remember. That's really... Making choices is never easy. Is that so? I think it's kind of easy, a lot of time. Choosing one means giving up on the rest. Wait, is this like saying that there are 10 tasty dishes in front of Paimon and that choosing one will make the other 9 vanish? Oh no! If only there were 10 Paimons to choose one each! It's like the branches on a tree. While they come from the same roots, their endless division makes it so that some may not touch each other for decades or even centuries. Only when the entire tree withers and its trunk decays will those separated branches finally meet in the soil. Speaking of which, why did you choose to leave the desert, Father? You rarely mention your past, so I see all this very differently from Tizard. I don't have family traditions, and I don't even remember my mother's face. Oh shit! The family trauma. I only have you, and you only have me. There is no large tree and no branches that tie us together. You might have left the desert long ago, and this might be my first time seeing it for myself, but I have this feeling that we are like grains of sand here in the desert. No family, no objective. But what we are is pretty free. Jeht. The desert holds only the past. It has no future. If what lies beneath the sand and wind can be described as the truth, then I can only say that it perhaps isn't something that will bring joy to everyone. I gave up the path of seclusion, not because it's a mistaken path, but because I found a better path. Jeht, I hope you'll be able to take that bright path. I don't really understand you. If the path of sand isn't what you desire, then why accept Tizard's commission? Don't tell me it's because you want to take a look at your past. I think you just can't forget the desert and the hot winds that sweep it. The strange thing is that I have no memories of the desert, but coming here makes me feel like I've returned home all the same. I love the sand, just like I love Paimon and Benben. This is a place with hope too. I'm sure of it. Isn't finding Benben proof of that? It'll be a new day tomorrow. The ruins ahead are still waiting to be explored. Keep your chin up, Tizard. No matter what others say, I think you're a brave person. You've taken that first step and left the comforts of your home. Now just do as you've already done and take the second step, then the third. I'm sure you'll get to that place when no one has been and find that special research material of yours. Even you can occasionally say some nice things, eh, Jeht? I'm just speaking my mind. After all, I'm as free as the sand. But even the freest sand should rest at an oasis. It's getting late, so let's get some rest. I'll be on lookout tonight. I'll sleep well with you on lookout, Father. You hear Jebrael softly and casually singing a peaceful tune as you fall asleep. Maybe it's an old local song. O stars high above the wasteland, O nightingales weary from the day, it's time to take off the crown of roses, cleanse yourself with wine made from grapes. Sleep, close your eyes, yon golden slumber summons thee, wandering sand. Drink not that bitter salt water, for the sorrows of tomorrow have gone away. Camping out in the desert is terrible. Oh, come on, why are you being so negative again? Well, the two of you are adventurers. Let's talk about you instead, Jeht. How can a young girl like you endure sleeping on the sand while dressed like that? I just can't figure it out for the life of me. What are you trying to say? Tizard, you're such a pampered guy. Tell me, will even a bean placed under 10 mattresses disturb your sleep? Oh, this is like the Princess and the Pea. Of course not. Anyway, why would anyone sleep on 10 mattresses? I don't know. Perhaps it might be a hobby of the wealthy, for all you know. But you should have expected that you'd have to camp outside. What else can we do anyway? Go back the way we came? Of course not. The material we gathered yesterday isn't enough to write anything good. Forget submitting it to the academia. Just reading it at the square would get me ridiculed. Yeah, Sam, I would also sleep on 10 mattresses. Oh, looks like you've still got some spirit, eh? Of course. This huge ruin is right before me. It must be the Kemenyu temple. As a researcher, I must go in and have a look, right? And there is this Ben? Right, Ben. What a strange thing. Beep beep. I mean, such an extraordinary thing might even be closely linked to King Deshret's civilization. If that's true, I can't turn a blind eye to it. Going back the way we came would be worse than putting a beam beneath my mattress. You may as well have me sleep atop 100 Ben-Bens. I'd never sleep again. What is this guy? 100 Ben-Bens? That would really hurt. Anyway, before I collect enough material for my paper... I mean, until I figure everything out, I shall not leave. I've paid all of you very well too, so if we do encounter danger, I'm counting on you to earn that pay. Hey, come on, aren't we already companions on this journey? Of course we'll protect you in the face of danger. My father and I are professionals. Yeah, Harley is amazing too. You have nothing to worry about. Who knows what the future holds? Alright. Better to be safe than sorry. Father? The merchants can rest in the oasis while we're away. Gladly. We've discussed our contingency plans, but we must bury some of our supplies before we leave. In the worst case scenario, the merchants may be forced to leave. This way, we'll still have some supplies to come back to, even if that happens. Huh? Is that really necessary? Underestimate the sand and you'll pay with your life. Since his father, he definitely has his reasons. Well, it's always a good idea to prepare for every possibility. You do as jebrael says and carefully bury some supplies. I can't speak. This should do, right? Let's set out then. Slow down. My hangover isn't... Tearzard, you better hurry up, or someone else might publish a paper about this before you. Don't say things like that. Harley, you ready? Let's go too. Elephant, not an Amogus. Fair. Oh, the sumpter beast? Where's the... What? Oh. Oh, over here. Ah! I'm falling. Where's the... Oh, over here. Oh my god, I'm not gonna make this. Maybe I will, maybe I will. Okay, phew. Oh! Nice.
Is this an answer from this world?
Huh? I thought it would be smooth sailing this time, but we still have to figure out a way to get the door open. Isn't that good news? At least that means no one's ahead of me. Even if they may have chosen the same subject, I got here first. The Academia's researchers aren't alone in coveting King Deshret's relics. What do you mean, coveting? It's legitimate research approved by the Academia. Don't you dare compare me to treasure hoarders. Let's just find a way through the door. Oh, Harley, do you remember how Ben somehow made the stone slate light up? Let's have a look at it. We might even discover a clue. Huh? What's Tearzard's stone slate doing with Harley? Well... Harley here's an expert adventurer with much more experience in ruin mechanisms than Tearzard. Giving her this important item will help us make the best use of it. Ah, yeah, that's it. That was my intention exactly. Is that how it is? Fine, you do have a point. So Harley, have you figured anything out? Nothing so far. Well, Harley does know nothing about research. It's never too late to learn. Even someone as knowledgeable as me can't figure anything out. I suppose I really must continue improving myself. If I spent 10 years working hard at the academia, 10 years of hard work won't do anything for a layman. Just forget it. Huh? But you'll never know if you don't give it a try. Wait, Benben's acting a little strange. Beep. Beep. Maybe Benben can open the door? Beep. Beep. Whoa, it's actually opening up. I didn't expect Benben to be able to do that. Beep. Beep. I think Benben's saying that it's capable of more than that. Beep. Paimon gets the feeling that Benben is much more useful than the stone slate. Or maybe we should ask this instead. Will this stone slate really be of any use? Of course it will. It has to. I might lose my mind if it's of less use than Benben. Be patient. It's too early to make any judgment yet. Well, you're right, jebrael. A short-sighted researcher is bound to amount to nothing. Patience is a virtue. Ugh, but neither Paimon nor Harley are researchers. We will need patience nonetheless. Well, that is true. That's enough. It doesn't matter who did it. All that matters is the door opened, right? Now that the door's open, you're eager to go inside, aren't you, Benben? Beep, beep. Alright, Tearzard Archaeological Team. Let's go. Beep, beep. Let's advance with caution. Oh, I know. We should be fine if we stay close to Harley, right? Come on, Harley, let's get moving. No? Okay. Benben seems to know this place well, and for some reason, doors seem to hold a special place in its heart. Maybe it's a bizarrely shaped key? But if that's true, then which door is its pair? Beep? Jebrael, what do you think about these ruins? You should ask Tearzard. He's the professional here. I'm just a brute. All I know about King Deshret are old stories that no one wishes to hear. Alright. Roth? Bruh. Please. Besides, it's only just come out. Which way is the correct way? I don't know which way to go. If you try hard enough. First of all, the game only just came out. Not the game, like this patch only just came out. There still hasn't been anything worth writing about. Would Benben come if I tried to take it back with me? I think it would rather stay here. Hey, now you're acting just like Jeht. That thing, I mean Benben, can only be put to good use when it becomes research material for me. Fuck you. Be the change you want to see in the world, yeah. Get drawing. I guess I just try both of these. Mario movie is full on fan animations based off a movie trailer that came out 2 days ago. Yeah, but Benben? Really? Can we stab this nerd guy? Yes. Please. I don't know what that is. Dumb, please. It wasn't about you. I think Dom is just pissing about fun. Don't worry. Oh, I've got another fucking 12 page. Jesus. Ow.
Come on out.
Conveniently dead for all of October, will conveniently revived after Halloween. There. What's going on here? Ooh. You seriously feel absolutely terrible. No one would ever joke on the internet, especially not on your stream. Exactly. We are only ever serious here. What is a joke? I only know freedom and politics and religious discussions. Yep. Okay. Savage Day. Oh yeah, I heard about it. I saw the reviews. Oh, the side is lit up. Do we need to get the other side lit up to open this door then? Seems so. Let's go check the other side out. I've not seen the trailer. I just saw the reviews. I was just dying for 1 minute and 17 seconds.
Right here,
Very specific
right now.
amount of time.
Propagate!
Ow. You gonna die? There we go.
Baba babo oh oh ubo bobo ubu bu unu jugs 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 melons tits melons melons lily lo 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 tita tita tisha stishitish.
Seems like the nap's going well, babe. Can we help you with anything? Oh. Huh. I'm trying to sleep still. It's going well, clearly. Sick rabbit yes, true. Enough points. Leave me alone, I'm sleeping. Okay. Sorry! Why don't you leave me alone? Maybe I'm sleeping, you don't know. My bad, you're right, exactly what I thought. Enjoy your nap. Ben's been milling around the door, but nothing's happening this time. Beep, beep, beep. It seemed to have been talking to the doors earlier. Stop that nonsense. Doors can't speak. But something like Ben shouldn't be able to speak either, right? That's true. Huh. Guess Paimon's unknowingly accepted that Ben can speak as well. But can beeping really be considered speaking? As long as communication is achieved, it doesn't matter if the language used is something we're familiar with. For example, animals have their own languages, and the sand has its own language too. But if we don't understand it, Paimon's curious. Paimon really wants to know what Ben is saying. Just ask Ben if you're curious. Ben, what were you talking to the door about? Beep, beep boop, beep, beep, beep beep, beep. Oh, I see. Whoa, Jet, you understand it? Of course not. It's just as I mentioned before, I can sense some of its emotions. But once you can understand Ben's emotions, trying to guess what Ben's saying isn't that difficult. Well, to be honest, Paimon didn't sense or understand anything. Harley, did you? Not at all. Yeah, Paimon has no idea what Jet's talking about. Well, no one has been here in a very long time. Oh, of course. Someone has been here, but they weren't able to open this door. Yeah, even Ben can't open it. The door is protecting something very important, and so much time has passed that it has almost forgotten how it used to open. People used to come here long, long ago, and some would even pass this way many times a day. I mean, it's such a huge door after all. People used to walk here, huh? Oh, it must have been a mischievous cat that no one could catch, which is why so many people pass through here. Huh? Wait a minute, did the door tell Benben all of that? Of course not. They're just guesses I made based on Benben's emotions. I almost believed you. If I had not unknowingly included it in my paper, wouldn't everyone laugh at me once I publish it? How will you make it up to me when that happens? Tearzard, that would be your own mistake. As a researcher, you should be able to distinguish the authenticity of the materials you collect. Get him. Ugh. That was close. Paimon almost believed her too. Thank goodness we don't have any papers to write. Beep? We have a long journey ahead. Let's stop wasting time and get moving. Right, this place is huge and filled with doors. If we do this in front of every door, who knows how long it will take us to finish. You just found it. Wouldn't that be perfect? You aren't fond of camping outside, but this place has walls, a ceiling, and even the research materials you want. King Deshret's civilization fell due to tyranny, and this place is probably his mausoleum. I'd rather spend 2 weeks in the desert than spend a single night here. Tearzard, do you and King Deshret have... Jeht? Oh, alright. Noctigal and the others are still waiting for us at the oasis. Let's continue exploring. It had Bunny in the URL? Amazing. A waypoint. Let's go. Okay. Ugh, I'm exhausted. Moreover, besides Benben, we haven't made any other discoveries, and that makes my exhaustion all the worse for it. Huh? This place is huge, and we've seen so much on the way here. Paimon's sure there's a lot to write about, right? Even if Paimon doesn't really know much about these things. Neither of you are a researcher, so of course you don't understand. What we've witnessed this whole time can only be considered as proof for existing research, except Benben. How should I explain this to a non-researcher? Let me put it like this. I want my paper to get approved by the Academia's review. It's like love. What does this have to do with love? Let me explain. A paper must stand out to pass the review. Just imagine that you're pursuing your ideal partner. If you're no different from the other candidates, then how will you capture their heart? This analogy sounds like a real stretch, you know. The way Tearzard thinks is really strange. In my opinion, a couple just has to consider each other suitable. There's no need to compete with others. We're still talking about academic reviews, aren't we? Ugh, I shouldn't have made that example. Just forget what I said. I guess this is where our little chat ends. It'll be more efficient if we split up and look for clues. An archaeological expedition with no hope in sight. Who cares about efficiency? That stone slate has lit up once. We'll definitely find a way to make it light up completely. We just have to not give up. But how can you guarantee that? Wait, so you really do know something, don't you? What I do know is that there may be hope if we continue forward, but we'll leave empty-handed if we turn back now. Well, that is true. Tearzard, stop worrying about this and that. An indoor zoology researcher like you has finally gotten the opportunity to enter some ruins, so just treat it as a chance to view some of your senior's research subjects for yourself. You're right. I should be more professional. But even if we're going to split up, I want Harley to stay close to me. I want to explore freely too, you know? Then we'll explore freely together. There's no danger here. And while you might be a researcher, you're terrible at puzzles. You'll just be a burden to Harley. Exploring ruins has never been my forte, but if I'm given enough time, and pen and paper, then such problems will be no problem at all. Alright. Anyway, just shout, "Help me!" if you're in danger or something. One of us will get there in time. Probably. What if none of you do? It's as impossible as breaking open 10 bad eggs in a row for breakfast. I think you need some lessons in mathematics, Jeht. I can introduce a teacher to you once we return. Huh, looks like this path has come to an end. You know what? Why don't we go back to the previous room? Well, that about wraps it up for the day. I hope you enjoyed. This quest is really intriguing so far. I hate Tearzard. He is every racist ass colonialist researcher that has ever existed. He makes me so angry. But I love Jeht. She's kind of hot. She's very sweet, and Ben is cute, and I really like Jebrael actually. So next episode we will be carrying on with that quest line and delving deeper into the ruins. Of course, if you enjoy the content, please like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you on the next episode. Bye!